Hey guys, welcome to Thistle Dew Dairy and Creamery. Charlie and I are out here today with our egg bags. This is where we store our cow feed. So this is full of corn that's chopped up in little pieces that is fermenting. So this is part of our total mix ration that we feed our cows. The point of putting them in these bags is to keep oxygen out of the feed while it's fermenting. And unfortunately, the birds are trying to get to our feed. Charlie and I are out here. We are taping up all of these little holes. Charlie, you want to show them all of the spots up top? She's up top. She's a little bit lighter. We're hoping she doesn't poke any holes in the bag. And I'm handing her tape from the ground. Show them the holes in our bag. You can show them the ones we taped and the ones that we're going to tape.
This is one that we already taped. We didn't get that much done because we just got started. There's all these holes. There's some bigger ones. They're not that big. Like the biggest ones, I think, are about that size, which aren't too big.
Have to let oxygen in.
We're trying to get every little hole, basically.
As you can see, there's quite a few holes. We might be out here a while. And that's what we do to keep our feed fresh and good for our cows. We're gonna keep working on closing up those holes. See you guys later.
Oopsie.
There are so many holes in this thing. We decided to move to the end of the bag. We were at the beginning. We are feeding out of that end already. The feed close to that end isn't going to get that much worse before we feed it. This end's going to sit in the bag for quite a few more months. This should at least get us to October, hopefully November or December by the time we're feeding at this end. We're going to try and take care of this end and keep this end the best that we can. Expose it to oxygen for the least amount of time. We move down to this end. Hopefully we get to all the holes. It's a slow process, and there are a lot of holes in this bag. Charlie's leaving me to go get a sweatshirt. She didn't know it was 60, super windy out here. Tiny break. She'll be back. And we can keep taping. Update. We ran out of tape. We didn't make it very far. We got some holes covered. I do know we have more tape in the truck. The truck isn't here right now.
Mom, we don't even have that much left. We have barely any.
Charlie doesn't think we have much more left. We have all of that left. We got chores to do. And then tonight we're making butter. Or no, tomorrow night we're going to make butter. I want to go and get the last of the ingredients to be able to make more butter. We're making garlic parmesan.
Can I go with you?
Maybe street corn. It's a little early. I like to put that out when it's sweet corn season. Obviously sweet corn season. They're just planting the sweet corn right now. So I don't know if we're going to make that. But I do know I need more garlic to prepare for the market this weekend after we get chores done. At this point, it is, what time is it? Almost 7 o'clock. So chores take about 2 hours on a good night. I need to get rolling so I can go to the grocery store.
Mama, wait, come here. Come here. Come here. Mama, we're going to take you along with chores. Check on the chickens, which most of the time you don't see the chickens.
But they're here.
They're still here in the shed. We're gonna make sure they have water, food. Let's see if they have any eggs.
You pause it and flip it around.
We have an egg in this one. We only have 4 eggs today. Guys, this is one of our show heifers. She's been bellowing all day. She does not want to look at the camera. Missy, see? She's wondering what you guys are. Yeah. She's been pretty chatty today. Yeah. She's a show cow. She had her first baby.
As you can see, our cows are in sand bedding. Sometimes when they're laying there, they poop in the back of the stalls. We want to keep the back of the stalls clean so our cows stay clean. We just go through and rake all of the manure out of the back of the stall. So that it's fresh, dry bedding. I'm making a list of all the cows that need to go in the robot that's been over a certain amount of time. We're going to go get them. We're going to put them in what we call our fetch pen. Basically, the only way out of the pen is through the robot, so it forces them to go through the robot, which will allow them to get milked. We'd like to get our cows to get milked at least 2 times a day. That's what I'm looking at, anyone that's been over 12 hours. We also have 3 heifers right now, which means they had their first baby. They're still trying to learn how to use the robot, so we're going to be catching them and putting them in the fetch pen as well, and probably pushing them through a little bit later. For the fetch cows, we use a stick. This is just to guide them, not to hit them, not to beat them, to guide them. A lot of the ones that we have to get a lot of the time, so they know what they're doing. Charlie's show heifer is one of them that we have to get. Not a great show heifer. Let's get this show heifer in.
You can just...
Oh, just kidding. She's not on the list. We don't need her. We do need their mom or sister, Everest.
Everest, her mom.
Her mom. Baby. Mommy.
Guys, this is my show heifer. Me and my brother own it. How many? We don't have many American Shorthorns. We own the American Shorthorns. My dad gifted it to us when we got our first one. That was her grandma, but that's the first one to leave this farm. The one who just began this farm. Unfortunately, right before she got up here, so she never got to see her grandma, but that's okay. She's being a big girl going through a robot by herself. Aren't you, big girl? Now, she has gotten a lot taller. I mostly show them, though. So, yeah. And she's very kind when she's on a halter. Other than that, sometimes she can get a little too friendly. This is my animal and my brother's. My dad, mom and dad pay for it. It's just nice to have a couple of them around. Just kind of in here, mixed in. Just like Holsteins and red and whites, or some people call them. Anyway, Holsteins. We mostly just have jerseys. Yeah. So this one's my baby. And it's a big girl. I think I'm going to show you some other ones that I showed when they were heifers. We're going to still show her because I think she still has a pretty good udder. Let me show you guys. Her tail is all tangled. Anyways, her udder is pretty. She got milk not too long ago, so it's tiny. But her udder and her teats turned out pretty good, actually. We're happy that this one did because she's our baby. Her baby is, I don't remember her name. It wasn't too long ago. Yeah.
We're going to make our bottles. We use the thermometer to make sure our milk is at the exact temperature because calves thrive on consistency. We want to make sure it's the right temperature so they don't have to use any of their energy to warm up milk. And we're going to use a scale, as you'll see, to weigh out our powder to make sure, again, we're being consistent and we're using the same exact amount of powder every single time.
How many calves are out in the hutches right now?
We have 9 calves on milk right now. There's 3 calves that we just weaned, so they're still out in the hutches, waiting to get moved to a different pen.
What do you want the weight to be?
We're gonna make 3 bottles right now. I want 2 pounds, 13 ounces, so 15 ounces per bottle. Dad's finally come with the lawnmower. He left over an hour ago. I was gonna get the lawnmower and mow the lawn real quick before he started chores. He ran down to his parents' house to get it. He hadn't been back yet, so apparently he was talking to them and trying to get chores done so we can get to the grocery store. Right, just on my face.
I'm not. I'm wanting the milk pour.
Once we put enough milk replacer in here for 3 bottles, I'm just dividing it up, and we will top them off with more water. We'll put our bottle nipples on.
How do you put the bottom nipple on correctly?
So I make sure that it makes a T and not an X, because when it's an X, it doesn't really open up that much. The tea allows the milk to come out. Then I just pull up on one side, hook the bottle on here, and stretch it over. It takes a little bit of practice to be able to get it. That's on. We're gonna take these out to the calves and feed the first round of bottles.
Taking a video now. Hello.
No. No.
How about you tell them what's that for now that you spilled it everywhere?
This is alfalfa, ground up really fine. Typically we use it if a cow calves and she's not ruminating correctly, which is like chewing their cud or digesting correctly. Then we will mix this ground up alfalfa with water. We'll actually pump it directly into their stomach to make sure they have nutrients, they're hydrated, and feed in their stomach. Hopefully help them get their stomach going. I didn't clean that up because we're gonna, if we need it, we need to make sure we have it.
That's just great. Another bag with a hole in it. There's another one. Very fine. Rounded up. There's a lot. That bag just has another hole in it, Mom. This is all awesome. There's a lot of bags that had holes in it. It's really not the best time right now. We're trying to get to the store so we can make you guys some butter.
How it goes.
That's how it usually works on a farm. Usually if there's a hole in our bag, we try feeding it right away. This stuff, we don't use it that often as if we use this one. Because if this one had a hole in it, there's other ones stacked on top of it, we'd most likely move the one stacked on top of it off and pour that into a bucket so we can feed it to them. Now we can get back to work. And she'll just pour this right out, back into the bucket. Can you explain what's in here?
This feed is going to go to our close-up cows, cows that are about to have babies.
I don't want the calves in there. There they are.
Guys, thanks for joining us today. It's our first YouTube video. We're actually going to be building a creamery on farm. So we want to take you guys along on the journey with us. We've been selling butter for the last 3 years. We do flavored butter, and we just got to the point where we're going to be breaking ground on a processing facility on farm. We're going to be able to use our own milk and turn it into cheese. Really excited about that. We want to take you guys along with us on that journey. So if you want to see more, comment below, moo, subscribe, keep following along.